I'm gonna try to build a Minecraft house in 1 minute, 10 minutes, and 1 hour. Each house getting more and more complicated as the video goes on. But there's a twist. For each house, I'm gonna spin this wheel to choose a random theme that I have to build in the time limit. I think some of these themes are gonna be literally impossible to build in a minute, but let's get into it and find out. All right, so we got the wheel right here. Let's give it a spin and see what we get. Hopefully something we can build in a minute. That's kind of all I'm hoping for here, really. Boat dock in 1 minute? Well, since it's a house theme, I'm thinking like a house with like a boat dock, maybe like a fishing sort of house. I don't know. Let's get into Minecraft. I'm not too confident here. All right, so we got a perfect spot right here. I don't know where to really begin. For the 1 minute build, I'm gonna allow myself to get blocks out before I start. So let me kind of get a block pad out. All right, I mean, I feel like you can kind of get the idea of what I'm going for based off my, hotbar here. I guess we'll just jump right into it. I don't know. 3, 2, 1, let's go. All right. Really small house. I gotta make sure to at least get the boat dock in. That looks bad. Oh no. Oh, this is gonna be a disaster. Oh, please. I think we're doing awful on time here. We need a boat dock. Kind of the most important part here. Boat, shelves, door. All right, that's. Oh no. You know what? For 1 minute, like that's not the worst thing like ever built. Maybe shaders can save it. It's not bad. For 1 minute, can't complain. Let's go back to the wheel and see what we'll be building in 10 minutes. I'm kind of nervous about this one. I don't know. But real quick, before we get on to the 10-minute house, I just want to say I have a Discord link down below, discord.gg/rowannn. We've got a lot of cool people in there, some build tips in there, build sharing channel, all that. I also got a Minecraft server, southowl.us. I'd really appreciate you joining. But yeah, with that, let's move on to the second house of this video, the 10-minute house. All right, so let's see what we're building in 10 minutes. I feel like this is the hardest kind of time because you're expected to actually be able to build something in 10 minutes, I feel like. Okay, just sigh of relief. Anything but steampunk, honestly. All right, let's get into it. All right, so I'm honestly not really sure what a mining house would even like entail. I'm thinking in my head like some kind of like house with like a mine sort of area. Crazy, I know, crazy. But like maybe some sort of crane, maybe a mine shaft sort of section. Or we could do. All right, I got an idea actually. I have a genius idea. All right, timer starting in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. By the way, I'm sure someone's gonna say it's like cheating that I kind of let myself get blocks for like the 1 minute and 10 minute ones, but just like, whatever. My video, bro. My video. Okay, so my idea here, basically we have like a house section, right? And we have a mine section, which I know. Really reinventing the wheel here. This sort of foundation. I swear it'll make sense in a second. Okay, it'll make sense in a second. But basically, my idea is we have like the mine shaft sort of like in the foundation. You know what I mean? Obviously, it's like hinges on being able to finish the build in time. Obviously, this won't all be like cobblestone, by the way. I'm gonna replace this with stone bricks probably. So we need a classic roof shape. Okay, I'm liking what we got so far, but like we are running out of time. And not exactly slowly either, obviously. We only have 10 minutes and we're already through like a fifth of it. So we gotta lock in. I'm misplacing like everything. No world edit, by the way, if that wasn't kind of obvious. I mean, that's just kind of cheating in my opinion, I don't know. Not in the spirit of the challenge, right? Not cheating, but just not in the spirit of the challenge. Okay, that looks atrocious, it's cool. And we got the mine section over here, which I think my idea was something like this. I don't know why I'm using cobblestone. I should be using stone bricks probably right now. I kind of want it to look a bit like rickety sort of. That might be it actually. I don't really care if this makes sense or not. Like the wood being right by the foundation, like I don't know if that really checks out too much. Whatever. Let's fill this roof in and then we gotta start detailing like fast, or we're gonna run out of time. And then making it like more mine themed, obviously. Okay, I spent way too long on that roof. Like way too long on that roof. Okay. I kind of want to curve these out of the top. I'm wasting time on stupid stuff, low key right now, which I probably shouldn't be doing, but I like that shape. All right, we gotta lock in, like really bad. We really have to lock in here. I kind of like it though, like a sort of a surface level here, because of course it's not detailed and we're almost through half our time, so we gotta step it up. We're not really on making good pace here. All right, let's get some stone stuff. Let's touch the foundation and then we'll move on to the walls. Kind of like spruce details everywhere, I think, after that. Okay. All right, it's not bad. I'm gonna texture the oak parts a little bit. And then, yeah, I gotta get like windows and like spruce signs and like doors, some more like mine themed stuff for sure. But then like, honestly, like, I don't know what else I'll really do after that because I'm pretty happy with it. All right, spruce detail stuff. Let's get every like spruce block ever, basically. Surely something will look good. some lanterns, I guess. Is Loki almost going like too smoothly? You know what I mean? But I don't know if this really seems like it's worth like I don't know how to explain it. Is this really like 10-minute worthy? You know what I mean? I don't know. That's my question right now. Let me know down below. Do you think this house is good enough for 10 minutes? I don't know. W engagement farm? All right. Let's make this like actually like sort of a mine. All right, we're running out of time here. I just gotta keep making it like mining themed, I think. I don't think there's enough like mining stuff. Get some ores around, I guess, you know? Minecart, of course. Kind of panicking a little bit. I don't know. Like, I don't think this is really like that great of a house for the time I had. I'll save it. I'll save it. Like a little bookshelf here, just because, you know, you can see inside. I want like something in here. Is low-key good enough? I don't know. Almost out of time. Like, that might just be it. Get some grass around. I don't know. I think it's chill. Oh, I ran out of time. Okay, this was intentional. It was an open air sort of concept. Honestly, you know, I'm pretty happy with it as a build. I don't know like 100% if I think it's good enough to be like 10-minute worthy, you know what I mean? Like, it's pretty good. I like it. I think it's kind of unique. I like the shape. I'm pretty happy with it. I think it's just kind of like maybe a little underwhelming for the 10-minute sort of build here, but I think I did all right for the theme and the time I had. Okay, with that, let's move on to the final build of this video, the 1 hour house, which I'm kind of worried about depending on the theme. It might be kind of rough. I don't know, because I feel like the expectations are a bit high for an hour. Oh yeah, let's see what we got. All right, give me something good. Give me something good. Get me out of here. A floating island. I thought it was gonna be modern house. I was about to lose it. Floating island house. I built one of those 2 videos ago, but I'm down. I think I'm down. I don't know. That seems chill. It seems chill. Let's get in the game and let's see what I got here in an hour. I don't know. I'm scared I'm gonna kind of bite off more than I can chew here, though. Really, but we'll see. All right, so I kind of took a second and just kind of like think about what I wanted to do for this build, and unfortunately, I decided to be a little adventurous here. I don't want to just build a house, because I kind of recently in an AI video kind of built like a floating island sort of house. So my idea is kind of like a wizard tower on like a floating island sort of thing. I don't know if that's actually what I'm going to stick to. But I got to start with the island first. So that's kind of the main problem, because usually I would use world edit for that, and I don't like using world edit in these challenge videos because I feel like it kind of defeats the purpose. So I'm going to start the timer, and then I'm just going to try to build a floating island as fast as possible. So 3, 2, 1, let's go. We're just going to get stone. Wow, typist, we're gonna get grass, and we're just gonna try. I don't know, we'll see. Just going for a vague cone shape here, basically. I don't know how big to make this island either, which is kind of rough. I don't know. If we make it too big, obviously there's no chance that we're gonna finish it, so I'm a little worried. That's not bad. That's not bad. All right, is that good? I think that's good. I gotta keep in mind we only have an hour here, and I gotta build this whole island by hand, and then I'm gonna have to build like this wizard tower sort of thing on top, and I want it to look kind of impressive, so I gotta work it out for us here, for sure. This whole circle, by the way, would literally have been like 10 characters in a world at a command. But we gotta lock in. We gotta lock in. All right, circle's done. Now it's time for stone, which I would usually some sort of shape like this, basically. I feel right. Yeah, kind of. So I'm gonna make this guideline, sort of like a wireframe sort of thing around it, and then we'll start filling it in. I don't know. It's gonna be rough. All right, we got a cone. Beautiful. All right, beautiful. It won't be that cone shaped, obviously, eventually, but it'll start as a cone. All right, I'm just gonna shut up and I'm gonna lock in on this ice cream cone looking thing, and then yeah, we'll kind of reconvene, you know. All right, that's 1/4. I'm super happy with it, but we're looking kind of terrible on time right now. I hope I can finish this whole like sort of island thing entirely with like only 10 minutes into the timer, but we'll see. We'll see. I'm not the most confident about that. All right, the corner is done. Definitely looks a little worse than the first one, but it's not like terrible. All right, it's another corner done. Just one more corner and we're done here. Oh my God, this is actually taking forever. We're gonna be behind the estimated like time I was hoping for, but whatever. All right, the shape is done. It's not perfect, but we spent 11 minutes on it. I gotta get moving here. So I'm gonna just real quick do this grass overhang, and then we're getting started on the house, which is the whole point of the build. But like, I mean, floating island's in the theme, so I don't really have a choice. All right, no more time on the floating island, okay? We're 13 minutes in the time already, and the theme has house in the theme, and I don't have a house yet. Let's get a pallet going. Again, like I mentioned earlier, I want to go for a sort of wizard tower sort of look. So, stone going dark to light, I guess. I don't know. We'll see what we got. All right, maybe something like this. We might mix some deep slate in. I'm not entirely sure. All right, now I got to think of where to even build it. I mean, I don't quite want to do center, I don't think. I feel like that would look kind of stupid. I think ideally we have the tower on the left, and then maybe have a tree on the right. Maybe like a campfire here or something. I don't know. Yeah, we're going for wizard tower. So, how big do I want to make this? Okay, so middle's here. Maybe we want it like here. Does that feel right? Feels about right. Okay, so we have kind of a foundation layer like here. Okay, trust the process. I'll text you this after. Okay, I'll text you this after. We basically have 45 minutes to build what I'm hoping is a pretty cool looking wizard tower, and like then the stuff around it. So like a tree, campfire, or maybe like a, I don't know, we'll see. Wizardy stuff, you know what I mean? I don't know. I'm scared, guys, I'm scared. I don't really want like just a cylinder shape, so I'm gonna try to make it curve in slightly and then back out at the top. I don't know how slightly though, you know what I mean? We'll see. Okay, I have no idea what I'm doing. All right, I'm not gonna lie here. Ignore the texturing for now. It's gonna look terrible until I'm done. Okay. You know, I'm having my doubts. I'll say, but it might just be because it's built out of cobblestone. Maybe one of the ugliest like blocks in the game to like spam. You know what I mean? Like you need to use it kind of smartly. You know what I mean? Like I don't hate it necessarily. I don't think. I don't know if it has the right height though yet, you know what I mean? We're already through 20 minutes of the timer, so we gotta really get going here. Like, we can't afford to be thinking, honestly, yeah. You know, I don't think that's that bad. Like, I don't know. I kind of don't know if I want, like, another layer. Like, you know how sometimes, like, I don't know how to explain what I'm thinking. Like, one second, let me, wow. Really good at talking. Let me kind of build this real quick. No, that looks bad. Okay, cool. Good to know, good to know. But we are really running out of time here, though. I gotta think of how to put like a roof on this, though. Like, do I want the roof there? Like, I kind of want room for windows. Maybe make this one taller just so we could fit windows in here. Maybe. We do like walls here. Like, that could also kind of be a window. It's not bad. I'm getting way too specific here. We gotta finish texturing this shape like now. Like we do not have time for this at all. I don't know what I'm doing. All right, let's get stone out. Yeah, we gotta lock in. We gotta lock in. I mean, that's kind of just the shape. Like it's not perfect at all. It looks kind of bad actually, but I think once we get the roof on it and like windows and maybe like vines going up it, it'll look way better. Textures foundation real quick though. I don't know, it's bothering me. Not the biggest fan of like the whole deep slate selection of blocks, honestly. I don't know. Like they're good, but kind of overrated. All right, so for the roof here, I wanted purple, which is a problem because there's no good purple blocks really, especially like darker purple, which was kind of the color I wanted. Kind of a moderately niche like Bloons reference because like no one played Monkey City that much. I don't like the wizard tower sort of shape. Like it starts off kind of slow and then goes up more. I don't know. I'll try. Okay, hold up. I think we're almost there. Oh, that's sick. All right. Low-key, that was way easier than I thought it would be. That's not bad. I kind of like that. I think once we get like some details making it look like it's kind of held up, it'll look better. But overall, I mean, that's pretty good, right? All right, I want to get some like texture details in, which is a problem because like not many purple blocks, as I said. So I got to use gravity blocks. So I'm going to, you know, kind of cover the bottom of this real quick. And then we'll spam some concrete powder and some wool around and it should look all right, I think. All right, I mean, that's basically the shape. That's kind of sick, okay? Like, okay, maybe sick isn't the right word. I like it, okay? I like it. I'm happy with it. And we still have half an hour, so I'm feeling pretty good about the time we got. But I don't quite think I'm done with this wizard tower, and that's where it's gonna get a little, weird, I think. Basically, what I had in mind was, like, another part. But I don't think I'm good enough to build that. but we'll try. And I kind of want it to be at an angle. I don't know if I got this in me. I really don't know. Is this a terrible idea or is it an alright idea? I don't know yet. Yeah, I don't know if I'm liking this. I don't know if I'm liking this. Kind of think maybe I put it on another floating island. I don't know. I don't know. The problem is, like, if I commit to this, like, I don't really have much time to fix it if it's bad. It's not the worst thing ever. I don't know. I don't know if I like it or not. Maybe if we, like, shape it a little bit. I'm kind of struggling here, I'm not gonna lie. We'll see. I don't know, I might have ruined the whole build. All right, executive decision, okay? World edit, like, I said I was not really gonna use world edit, but, like, I don't think moving stuff is really, like, cheating, I wouldn't say. Like, if I want to make this, like, 3 blocks higher, like, that's not really cheating, in my opinion. I don't know. You can argue with, like, nobody. I'm not gonna respond. But, like, you know what I mean? I wouldn't say it's really cheating. It didn't really, like, yeah, whatever. I don't have to justify myself, bro, whatever. I mean, that kind of helped a little bit. All right, it's not that bad. Okay, obviously this is temporary, by the way, but the tower itself is not that bad. Quick texturing. All right, I think I saved it. All right, I think I saved it. I don't really like this left tower that much. I think it's like the top. I think it needs to like get bigger at the top or something. I don't really know. Or like there has to be something different going on here. I'm gonna, I don't know. Like I might regret doing this. But I'm gonna move this up. We'll see. I gotta figure something out here because I'm not a fan. Like I feel like we make this like kind of the final shape and then like we almost have like, I don't want to make it too lighthouse-like, but I think my problem is usually that my lighthouses look too much like wizard towers. So, I don't know. Like, I feel like it needs to come out more and then, like, go back in or something. 1 second. Like, something like this, right? Like, and this could be, like, air. Basically, like empty space in there, you know what I mean? How would this, like, sit on it if I move it back down? There's potential here. There's potential here. All right, hear me out here for a second. I think I like that more already. I don't know. Maybe not. Maybe you hate it. I have no idea. I like it though. Put windows here too. I like that. It's not perfect, which is fine, but it's all right. And when you only have an hour, maybe you gotta take that. You know what I mean? We only have 20 minutes left though, which is like, I don't know how I feel about that. Because I gotta finish this tower, I gotta connect the 2 towers, and then I gotta make the whole bottom area, and then maybe some more terraforming stuff. I'd like some vines and stuff. But I think I'm liking it. It's not great, it's not bad, it's whatever. But here though, I don't know what to do with this. Like, I don't know, that feels like almost like too, like it blocks too much of like the view, I think. So I think I'm just gonna do fences, which is kind of boring, I know, but I don't know, I think it'll look fine. All right, how do I make this look not like 2 separate parts that I world edited together? That's not bad. We'll just kind of do this everywhere and then I don't really know what the next step is, but we're running low on time, honestly, and I don't know. I spent too long on everything. Low key, we'll see. This is gonna be close. This is gonna be close. All right, I gotta connect these 2. I guess at this sort of height, I'm definitely gonna pay for wanting this to be at an angle because this does not look fun. I think we just do spruce because then like it kind of lets it. I don't know how to explain my thought process here. If you're doing it with spruce, right, then it's kind of, it allows for more like a freeform sort of shape. I feel like. Because like it's wood, like a wood like hanging rope bridge, sort of, not really hanging rope bridge, but you know what I mean. Like it lets it be more natural. I'm gonna stop yapping, low key. I'm gonna shut up. Okay, I mean it's not bad. I gotta stop saying that. It's great. It looks perfect and exactly how I want it to look. I think glass would obviously look really weird here, so I think what we're gonna do is kind of fences and stuff. I do want this one to be bigger though, for sure. How big though? It feels like every single thing I do is risking ruining the entire build, and I'm not a fan. Okay, like I don't like it. Usually stuff like shouldn't matter that much, but it feels like every single thing I do like almost ruins the whole build. All right, I'm happy with that. I think actually we won't have windows in the back. I think I'm gonna have like bookshelves here or something. but we gotta, I've been saying this, but it's time to lock in. If any time is the time to lock in, it's right now, because we definitely have more than 13 minutes worth of stuff to do, and we don't have that much time. First up, let's get this whole bottom part done. Campfire, path, podzol, just full, like, sorta, like campfire type area. I just like the way it'll feel, I think, with this sort of theme. Okay, let's make a way in here. Let's do something real simple. Where's tough stairs? Hello, thank you. And I replace it with birch. I'm so good at this game. It does not have to be much. That works. That's all right. We just need enough to make it look like we actually thought about down here. Oh, I really need a tree. It'll fill this space perfectly. Just a very simple, like, pine, I guess, sort of tree. I'm not great at trees, but figure it out. What are we looking like? I like that. I like that. Vines are on this, like leaves, but like big vines that, you know what I mean. Get some mossy stone. We're in the last 10 minutes in a second here. Oh no. I don't know if I got this, guys. Oh my god. If you guys think I got this, like the video. If you guys don't think I got this, like the video. I'm trying to run a poll here. All right. And if you really don't think I got this, subscribe. And if you really think I'm gonna shut up. It's not bad. I don't really like this that much, but maybe if I get like some sort of flower pot sort of thing going on here. Yeah, actually kind of. Why am I kind of cooking? All right, 10 minutes. Leaves. I gotta think of like what details will like maximize the like a minimum in time to maximum like looking good, you know what I mean? Because this is kind of like, we don't have time for everything basically. Like, it's really not bad. It is really not bad. All right, pots, lanterns, and I'm gonna maybe get some like random spruce details around this tower, I think is what I'm gonna do. And yeah, we'll kind of go from there. I'm liking it. Color looks pretty good. I don't know if spruce details around will really look good or not, but we'll try. We'll try. I'm like low-key like really happy with it, and I'm not sure why. Like, I don't think it's that great. I mean, I think it's pretty good build, but I don't know. I'm really happy with it. Let's get a door in, obviously. I'm not gonna do a whole interior. It's just not really like in the time, you know what I mean? Like, I'm sure you see the time we got left. That is not interior time, but this top layer, we can get something simple going. We should put a roof on this, and maybe we can get some like purple carpet out, some seating, I guess, and probably that room under it I'll put bookshelves in. Just, yeah, super simple, nothing crazy. I'm low-key like really happy with it. I think over here, I need a door, I guess, actually. What I was gonna say, I'm just gonna do like some really simple thing in here, just so when you like see in there, you see maybe a bed. I don't know. Actually, now I think about it, there's really no room for anything in here, so we'll just maybe put some bookshelves if you see through, maybe a lantern. I don't know. I just wanted to like, I don't know what I just did. I just wanted to like, if you see through, you see something, you know, it's not just nothing. But like low-key, like we might be about done. I don't know what else I could really do. I mean, I'm sure there's a lot I could really do, but like my brain is kind of not really thinking right now, you know? Looks so sick. I guess like real quick, I'm gonna kind of finish up this island. I did want leaves down here and I just didn't get around to it because I didn't think I'd have time. So just like a real simple sort of vine-like thing going on. Yeah, I'm gonna call it that, all right? We're calling it that. I'm really happy with it. Let's of course get the zoom in and everything. Like, come on, like hold up, all right? Hold up, hold the phone, all right? I think I cooked personally, I don't know. Let me know down below if you think I cooked or if you think this build sucks. I don't know. Let me know. Also, let me know what you think about the 1 minute and the 10-minute house, of course. Thank you everybody for watching. I really appreciate it for making the end of this video. You're goated. I got a Discord, discord.gg/rowannn.yt. I really appreciate you joined. A lot of cool people in there. I got a Patreon, of course. I stream sometimes. I got a Twitch link down below, all that. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one. And of course, as always, thank you to my patrons Aelic, ThaMango, Tommi, Natural Hide, Lezlo, Crumbcakes, Val, Guy Buddy, Sai, Veloxra, NotZyloz, and of course, Mogswamp. See ya.